Hello everybody and welcome back to some All the Mods 7 to the Sky. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we got started with a bit of occultism. We kind of fumbled through the beginning of it because it's a little bit different, I think, than what it used to be. I don't know if you only used this mod ever once. So, but we are ready to get into the next part of this and hopefully get to us having actually I want to do several of these miners. So we don't have to worry about getting any kind of ores. All we'll have to worry about doing is processing this stuff. So when we left off, we went through and got all of our chalks. We got our Afrit essence. We are ready to move on to our next bit of business, which is going to be to working towards actually getting the miner. We are going to need to make the dimensional mine shaft. But one of the things that we still need to make, we've made the attuned gems. These guys are just diamonds into our spirit fire. The other thing we need is the osmium. I guess that's, I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, in order to do this, in just regular occultism, you can use your third eye, or we're going to actually work on making the goggles here. That's one of the things that we want to do. Matter of fact, we might be able to do that now. We need the infused lenses. No, we can't do that just yet. We need to make a book of that guy. I need some ink sacks. Let's just go ahead and make a bunch of these. We're going to need them before we're done with the day. So let's throw these guys in here. That gives us that. And with that, we can now look at making this guy here. Beautiful. There we go. And this guy with this guy gives us the bound. And we can just do the quick and easy version of this, which is going to be Xevious Spectral Compulsion. So pentacles, this should be an easy one. So let's do that. It did not do that. We want this here. And with that, we're going to need that guy and that guy. So yellow, 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 yellow. White, 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 white. No. Not white. We need that. White, white, and white. We need our candles. One there and one there. I'm going to need to make a couple of these guys. We're going to need them eventually anyways. That guy there, that guy there. And finally, boom. What are we missing? Oh, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. That is done. We can place these guys. That works. It's going to be off for a second, but so we need glass lenses, which we should be able to do. And that guy there, we need 2 pieces of silver and a piece of gold. Alright, so you go there, there, and there, and this guy here, and then you can go in here. Did that stop it? I was hoping we could get the book. Alright, so now just wait for this guy to finish. Alright, so we've got our lenses. And now we should be able to just craft this guy. Beautiful. There we go. We can put these on. Let's take that off. Beautiful. We're going to need that. All right. So the next thing we're going to need, we talked about, was getting the Isnium. And in order to do that, in this pack, we need to throw compressed netherrack inside of here. And this should, if we place it down, do that. Now, if we break one of these with this, we're all going to get just netherrack back. We need to make us a infused pickaxe. That was not what I was expecting to have to do. I should have known. So that'll give us that. Alright, so let's go in here and let's see if we can get some of that works, some of that does not work. We'll get this figured out and get it going. So this guy here, there, not there, there. Let me get this laid out and then we will go on about our business. Alright, we got everything going here to get our pickaxe and we're just waiting for it to finish. Alright, so we got our pickaxe. We're going to see if we can't throw some enchantments on this guy. We can always take it off. That guy, unbreaking and mending. I don't know if the fortune's going to help us at all or not. That didn't do us any good. Well, it did, but it didn't. So we can smelt it into one. If we run it through, the crusher gives us 2. The pulverizer gives us 2. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll get double what we need out of this. And we should be good to go for a while. I'm going to keep a few of these. And no, it don't matter. I was going to say we keep a few of them just in case, but we can get them pretty easy. Alright, so we should have everything we need now to make our dimensional mine shafts. We're one off. So we need those. We need our book. Wait, before I do this, do we need any kind of sacrifice? No. So that should start it. We've got our purple particles around it. So I'm going to spend the time here to get the rest of these together and we'll move on to the next bit of this. Alright, so we're back. We have everything together that we need. So let's get what we need together and we will do our first one. And then I'm going to do a couple more. So these guys all set up. That there we go. And we need one of our books. I've already got it made. And yeah, this is going to take some time to do. So but we got our purple particles. This is working. We will get this to go. Now I want to place one of these down to look at. So it does have that. Alright. So we'll place these down. We'll connect some chest up to it. And then we will run it into our system. So let me get all this done. You can see the items starting to disappear. It's going to take a while. I got 7 items for each one. Plus I've got to do 3 of these. So I will be back. Alright, so we've got our first one, and I want to see if we can still throw some enchantments on it. So I want to throw Unbreaking on it. That worked. And we'll throw Mending on it. Beautiful. So that means if we can keep an eye on these guys, we should be able to keep them from breaking, and we can just come over here and grab some of our XP and get all the experience. So let's throw one of these guys in here. You see it works pretty quick. And can we speedy this guy up? We can. And that hasn't used much durability at all. So that is nice. Now we just need to do 2 more of them. Alright, so we've got all 3 of them now done. They're all enchanted with Unbreaking 5 and Mending. So we're good to go. They're gathering stuff. It does look like we're getting some Althemodium and some Vibranium, which is nice. The chances are very, very low. It shows it as 0.0, but we got it. Now, is there other ways of getting resources in this pack? Yes. This is something that can actually be done pretty early, as long as you can get to killing a wither and getting getting some end stuff. It is a process, but we were able to do all of this pretty easily. So now we've got just resources coming in left and right. So that's at least one way we can do it, and going AFK will be golden. So I now have this hooked up to our ME system, so everything is going in there. We'll be able to get everything into one spot. So we do have a couple quests we need to complete right quick. One for making our end crystals for resummoning the dragon. I did that in order to get our dragon's breath, and I guess that is it. Now to figure out what to do the rest of the video. Alright, so we are back. I figured out what we're going to do. And how we're going to do it. So one of the things I want to get into here pretty soon is going to need some unobtainium and some Althemodium, which we go in here and we've got a handful of the Althemodium, but our unobtainium is rather low, and I don't think we have enough necessarily to do what I want to do. I may, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. We're going to make the seeds. Now, if you look at the seed recipes, we should have enough stuff to do. We've got enough for the blocks, and we've got enough for the Insanium blocks and the ore blocks. Now, these are supposed to be grown on the magical soil. And in order to do that, we need overgrowth seeds and we need Gaia Spirit ingots. Now, in order to get the overgrowth seeds, we need to fight the Gaia Guardian 2 in order to get those. And it's not necessarily guaranteed, but we're going to probably work on that maybe next episode or 2 or something. I don't know. But until we get to that point, we are going to use phytogenic isolators to grow. We can actually do this. If you look at the seed recipes, or there's actually one for doing this without needing the magical soil. All we need is water. So I have got these guys set up with, they are augmented. We've got the resonant integral components, which makes them 4 times faster. And then we've got the flux linkage amplifier. I think these are the ones that speed it up. I don't remember. I'm thinking it is. Flux efficiency, we don't necessarily need that. Process sieve, no. I'm drawing a blank. That's what we've got on the other machine. That's base power. Process energy is 1.1. That gives us more RF capacity and transfer. That looks like it slows stuff down. That's for secondary products. That's for catalyst. That's all dynamo stuff. So I think, yeah, that's what we need for this. We're going to figure it out. So I need to get some of that, our Insanium. We are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, Yep, that's not enough. We're going to need another stack. And maybe even another stack after that. Nope, that is actually enough. Let's grab what we've got in here out. We're going to need that probably here in a minute anyways. Alright, so this guy, this guy, this guy. We can go bloop, 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 and bloop. Bloop, 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 and bloop. And that's going to give us the seeds. Now, we'll have to go back and claim these quests. We are going to get quests for all the modium section. 1, 2, 3, 4. But at least with this, we'll have this stuff going as we are AFK. I see a dark spot. As we're AFK, letting our miners do their mining thing. So there's that. And maybe this will keep us with enough. We're going to need a ton of this. I was looking through the quest book, trying to figure it out. If we go into the creative items, we're going to need 28 unobtainium allthemodium blocks. And these guys are needed for... Is it... I don't... Yeah. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for the ATM star at least. And we're going to need several of those. So this will at least get us a head start on getting all of this going. So that guy, and then that guy, and then that guy. And that's actually a fairly quick process. And we've got this set up. This will go in if we get our... that's that. Let's lock these. So basically this will just keep cycling. It'll put the essence in here, and I've got it set up to go back down underneath and for the seeds to go in here. So we've got that. And we can sit and speedy this up and get what we need. Now, as far as the uses go for this, that just gives us nuggets. So we're going to need a ton of these in order for this to work. So this is not a long-term solution, but it is a quick solution for getting what we're going to need. So one of the things that I had forgot to mention while dealing with occultism, it actually has a storage system. And while it takes a little bit more resources to get into some of the higher tier versions, it is actually a pretty good storage system that doesn't require any power, and you can access it. I know at least in the same dimension, but I think you can actually access it anywhere. Don't necessarily take my word on that. So, but anyways, quest-wise, we do now have 3 more quests to complete. We've got this guy here, and this guy right there. Beautiful. That is now done. Alright, so I think to finish out what we've got to do today, we are going to do some mystical agriculture stuff. We're going to go ahead and work on the armor. Probably going to go ahead and do the armor, do the watering cans, and maybe the seed rib processors. I don't know just yet, but at least the armor. We're going to test it out compared to what we have now. So I do know that with the armor, it is mystical. we can make ourselves pretty much indestructible. We can give ourselves health boost. We can give night vision. There's a lot of stuff. Absorption, health boost, wither resistance. There's a lot of good stuff that we can do. And I know that getting into fighting the Gaia Guardian, this will help us a bunch. So, I'm going to get all these made. We've got to make through each tier. We should have enough. Well, I know we've got enough of all the different tiers of this stuff to do it. So that is what I'm going to do for the moment, is work my way through all of this, see where we're at, and kind of go from there. So I will be back. Inferium armor is done. Prudentium done. Tertium is now done. Imperium is done. And now our Supremium is done. Now these together doesn't do us a whole lot of good. We need to make our augments for this, and to do that we're going to need to make a tinkering table. I don't know if I'm missing one solium dust, and to get the solium dust we need to sift some more soul sand. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so I should have what I need now in order to make our tinkering table. There we go. Boom, it is now made. We can place this, it don't matter where, we'll place it right here. Alright, so to make our augments, we need to make a unattuned augment. These aren't that bad to make. And if we look at them, there is the different tiers of each one. We've got absorption, tier 1 to tier 2 to 3. You get what we need. So, which ones do I want to do? Of course, we want to get absorption. We want health boost. Maybe night vision. We'll see about speed. We definitely want flight, and I want where is there's the wither resistance, which there is all I see is a tier 5 one. So yeah, that's all there is. Alright, so that's 5. I don't know. I don't remember if we can put more than one on each of these. We'll figure it out as we go. But I need to make at least 5 of these. And we are out of prosperity shards again. What were we sifting to get that? That is sand. Yeah, we can do that. I've got plenty of sand. Alright, so the first augment we're going to make is going to be our flight augment. So there is our 4 nether stars. There is that guy, and boom, there we go. We've got the quest for getting the flight augment. This guy can be used on the chest plate. That just says armor. That all can be put on whatever. So let's look at the tier 1s of all these. And then of course it just goes up. It's the same. It just goes through the prudentium, or goes through the different tiers of essence. So I'm going to do, that has to be helmet, and that can be any piece. So let's do our armor right quick, our absorption. Golden apple, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, nope, we're out of gold. So I'm going to see if we can put... wait, we got golden apples. I still need 3. So let me get the different tiers of these going. That's absorption. And see if we can get both of these. See if we can do more than 2 on one. I don't remember. Okay, so I have figured out that, yes, you can only put 1 on each piece of armor. So, but we've got extra hearts now. We've got absorption. And we've got creative flight without our ring now. So I think, at least for the time being, we're going to roll with this. I'm going to pull all of these off of here. We'll do some looking around and see if I can... which armor is better, but I think that is kind of where we're going to leave this. We've got some speed. We've got... I went with the speed, the health, the flight, and absorption. We can do the Wither Rose. Should be able to do that. Now, the Witherless Rose. I just need the stuff to do it. Like that right there. And with that, all I need now is to get us a rose bush. And I can get those in the Twilight Forest. Well, I give up pretty quick trying to find a rose bush. And then I remembered, hey, we've already got in Botania. We can do the alchemy catalyst and just do it that way. I did forget that I need to get some of the nether star, some nether stars. So let me get that going. Alright, and with that, we should have what we need. Boom, we've got our witherless rose. Now, we don't have to worry about getting withered. So, that is where we're going to leave this off at. We don't have any quests. We got absolutely no rewards for completing any of that stuff, which is fine. But we did get some new duds. We've got more hearts. So we'll look at getting into the Gaia Guardian magic seeds and stuff like that soon. Like I said, don't necessarily need it now, but we do have what we need. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!